From the heart of the East African savanna, a titan breaks the horizon. It is a vision that has captivated humanity for millennia, a colossal solitary peak draped in an ethereal cloak of clouds and crowned with a brilliant diadem of ice. This is Mount Kilimanjaro. Rising nearly 6,000 meters from the sun-scorched plains of Tanzania, it stands not as part of a sprawling mountain range, but as a singular monumental testament to the planet's volcanic power. It is the world's tallest freestanding mountain, a lone sovereign ruling over the vast flat expanse that surrounds it. Scientific fact: Kilimanjaro is a dormant stratovolcano with 3 cones: Kibo, Mwenzi, and Shira. Its name is shrouded in the mists of time, a whisper carried on the winds of the Swahili coast. Some say it means mountain of light, others the mountain of greatness. For the Chaga people, who have farmed its fertile slopes for centuries, it is simply Kibo, the shining one, a sacred pillar holding up the sky. But Kilimanjaro is more than a geological marvel or a cultural icon. It is a world unto itself, a vertical journey through nearly every climate zone on Earth, compressed into a single breathtaking ascent. It is a land of extremes. Our journey will begin at its base, in the lush, humid embrace of the lowland rainforest, a world teeming with life. Here, ancient trees form a dense canopy, home to elusive monkeys and a symphony of exotic birds. We will then ascend into the montane forests, a realm of mist and moss, where the air grows cooler and the giants of the forest give way to a more temperate landscape. Above this, the mountain sheds its green cloak for the strange and stark beauty of the heath and moorland. Here, bizarre, otherworldly plants like giant groundsels and lobelias stand like sentinels in a landscape sculpted by wind and dramatic temperature swings. Higher still, we enter the alpine desert, a high-altitude wilderness of rock and scree where life clings on by the barest of threads. It is a place that feels more lunar than terrestrial, a final, challenging threshold before the ultimate prize. And finally, we will reach the summit, the Arctic zone. Here, at the roof of Africa, ancient glaciers, remnants of a bygone ice age, carve their way across the volcanic caldera. It is a silent, frozen world where ice crowns the sky, and the air is so thin that every breath is a conscious effort. In this vertical world, survival is earned every single day. For the wildlife that has adapted to its varied ecosystems, for the people who call its slopes home, and for the thousands of adventurers who are drawn here each year to test their own limits against its formidable challenge. This mountain is a powerful symbol of endurance, but it is also a fragile one. Its iconic glaciers are receding, a stark reminder of a changing climate. Its delicate ecosystems face mounting pressure. Join us as we explore this magnificent natural wonder, from its vibrant living base to its silent icy peak. We will uncover the secrets of its formation, witness the incredible strategies for survival, and understand the profound connection between this mountain and all life it sustains. This is the story of Kilimanjaro, the great shining mountain of Africa. As we ascend from the sun-scorched plains that surround Kilimanjaro, we enter another world entirely. This is the montane forest, a verdant belt of life that encircles the mountain's base, thriving between 1,800 and 2,800 meters. It is a realm born of moisture, a direct result of the mountain's immense stature, intercepting moisture-laden winds from the distant Indian Ocean. This constant supply of water nourishes a dense, multi-layered jungle, a stark and vibrant contrast to the arid lands below. The air here grows cool and heavy with humidity, thick with the scent of damp earth, decaying leaves and blooming flowers. Every surface seems to pulse with life, draped in a perpetual cloak of green. The forest canopy is a city in the sky, a complex, interwoven tapestry of ancient trees, some reaching staggering heights. Sunlight struggles to pierce the dense upper layers, dappling the forest floor in a shifting mosaic of light and shadow. This competition for the sun creates a vertical world, where life adapts to every level. High on the branches of colossal fig and podocarpus trees, epiphytes like orchids and ferns create hanging gardens, capturing nutrients and moisture directly from the air. They form a world within a world, providing shelter and sustenance for a host of smaller creatures. This lush forest thrives with a staggering diversity of life, a testament to the abundance of resources. Here, rainfall is generous, often arriving in dramatic afternoon downpours that drench the landscape. The forest floor, a thick carpet of fallen leaves, acts like a sponge, absorbing the deluge and releasing it slowly. This process feeds countless streams and rivers that carve their way down the slopes, their clear, cold waters providing a lifeline for all inhabitants and for the human communities living at the mountain's feet. But this abundance does not mean life is easy. The forest's most influential architects are the African elephants. These gentle giants carve extensive pathways through the dense vegetation as they migrate across the mountain's flanks in search of food. These elephant corridors are vital arteries, opening up the undergrowth not only for themselves, but for countless other species, from bushbucks to the rangers who patrol these slopes. Their immense appetite shapes the very structure of the forest, preventing any single plant species from dominating and thus fostering greater biodiversity. High above, the canopy is alive with primate chatter. Troops of blue monkeys, their coats a subtle mix of grey and olive, leap with breathtaking agility through the treetops. They are joined by the magnificent black and white colobus monkeys, whose long, elegant tails trail behind them like silken banners as they navigate their arboreal home. On the forest floor, life is more secretive. The abbot's duiker, a small and elusive antelope found almost nowhere else on Earth, moves like a ghost through the shadows, ever watchful. For where there is prey, there are predators. Danger is never far. The leopard, a master of stealth and ambush, is the apex predator of this domain. Its spotted coat provides the perfect camouflage against the dappled light of the forest, allowing it to stalk its quarry unseen. Competition for food, territory, and survival is a constant driving force. Every sound, every rustle of leaves could signal an opportunity or a threat. In the lowland forests of Kilimanjaro, the delicate, intricate, and often brutal dance of life plays out every single day. As elevation increases, temperatures drop. Colobus monkeys with flowing black and white coats glide between trees, while leopards move silently through the shadows. Every step upward demands adaptation. As we ascend beyond the moorland, we enter a realm that feels otherworldly. Above 4,000 meters, the familiar embrace of the forest gives way to a stark and silent expanse, the alpine desert. This is a landscape sculpted by extremes, a high-altitude wilderness where life must wage a constant battle for survival. The air thins to a whisper, carrying less oxygen with every breath, while the sun's unfiltered ultraviolet radiation beats down with an intensity unknown at lower elevations. The ground underfoot is a loose, porous scree of volcanic rock, offering little in the way of nutrients or moisture. Here, the climate follows a relentless rhythm, often described as summer every day and winter every night. Intense solar radiation can heat the dark volcanic soil to scorching temperatures during the day. But as soon as the sun dips below the horizon, this stored heat radiates away into the thin, clear atmosphere. Daytime heat gives way to freezing nights, with temperatures plummeting well below 0 Celsius. This daily freeze-thaw cycle is one of the greatest challenges for any organism attempting to live here. In this seemingly inhospitable world, a few remarkable specialists have not only endured, but have engineered their own survival. Giant groundsels and lobelias tower like alien sentinels, plants that have evolved to survive intense cold, drought, and thin air. The giant groundsel, or Dendrosenecio, is a masterpiece of natural engineering. Its thick, woody stem is insulated by a dense cloak of its own dead leaves, a macabre but highly effective thermal jacket that protects the plant's vascular system from freezing solid. At its apex, a large rosette of leaves acts like a solar collector during the day, focusing warmth onto the delicate central growing bud. At night, these leaves curl tightly inwards, a process called nictinasty, creating a protective chamber for the bud. The plant even secretes a special fluid that freezes around the core, forming an icy armor that insulates the vital tissues from the deeper, killing frost. Its neighbor, the giant lobelia, employs a different but equally ingenious strategy. Its rosette forms a natural basin that collects and holds rainwater. This reservoir of water has a high heat capacity, acting as a thermal buffer. As the night's cold descends, the surface of the water may freeze, but the liquid below insulates the critical central bud, keeping it just above freezing point. These plants are a testament to the power of slow, patient adaptation. Their growth is incredibly gradual, a few centimeters a year, allowing them to live for many decades in this punishing environment. They are the ancient guardians of the alpine zone, silent witnesses to the endless cycle of sun and ice on Africa's highest peak. Near the peak, life almost disappears. Few animals dare to climb this high. Only the toughest insects and birds venture here, navigating icy winds and oxygen-poor air beneath Kilimanjaro's shrinking glaciers. Mount Kilimanjaro reminds us how fragile and powerful nature truly is. Subscribe to Nature's Chronicles and explore Earth's most remarkable ecosystems, one story at a time.